It happened on the island of Saipan, 1944, a place where the Pacific heat burned like fire, and war pushed men past the limits of fear. The Marines had been fighting for days. Sleep was a memory. Food was whatever you could grab between explosions, but nothing prepared them for what came on the night of July 7th. A young Marine, Private Harold Keller, found himself stationed on the far edge of the defensive line, a narrow jungle trail. Moonlight barely touching the ground. And silence, the kind of silence that feels wrong. Then he heard it, a distant rumble, a sound like thunder rolling across the earth. But it wasn't thunder. It was footsteps, hundreds of them. Japan's largest Banzai charge of the war. More than 3,000 soldiers were rushing straight toward the American line, and Keller realized something terrifying. The Marines beside him had already fallen back. He was alone. One rifle, a few magazines, and a tidal wave of enemy soldiers coming through the trees. He could have run. No one would have blamed him. But Keller planted his boots, lifted his weapon, and whispered, "Not one step back." The first wave burst through the jungle. Bayonets flashing, voices screaming, a human storm trying to break the line. Keller fired until the barrel burned his hands. He changed magazines with shaking fingers. He felt bullets snap past his head. Felt branches explode around him, but he didn't move. 10 yards, 5 yards. The enemy was so close he could see their eyes, full of fury, full of desperation. He threw grenades until his vest was empty. Smoke and fire swallowed the trail. And still, they came, so he fought with whatever he had left. A sidearm, a kabar knife, a broken rifle stock. His own hands. Every second became a battle. He wasn't supposed to win, but the impossible happened. The charge that should have crushed him. Slowed, then fractured, then stopped. When the sun rose, the jungle around him was silent again. Keller was still standing, exhausted, bleeding, shaking, but alive. When reinforcements reached his position, they couldn't believe what they were seeing. One Marine, dozens of fallen soldiers around him, and the narrow trail still held, because he refused to let it go. Historians would call it courage. His commanders would call it heroism. But Keller never used those words. He said he fought for one reason, so the men behind me didn't die. And on that brutal morning in Saipan, a single Marine proved something the world would never forget. Sometimes it only takes one person, in the right place, with the right heart, to stop the unstoppable.